talking about how to overcome our love for judging others. Before I start, I would like to read a verse from the Bible, Luke 18:9-14. To some who were confident of their own righteousness and looked down on everyone else, Jesus told this parable to 2 men who went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood by himself and prayed, "God, I thank you that I am not like other people, robbers, evildoers, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week and give a tenth of all I get." But the tax collector stood at a distance. He would not even look up to heaven, but beat his breast and said, "God, have mercy on me, a sinner." I tell you that this man, rather than the other, went home justified before God. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. The Pharisees were a religious group in the days when Jesus was alive. They were very reclusive, and if you were not one of them, they would want nothing from you. The only problem was that most of the Pharisees were excellent talkers, but they were very judgmental and looked down on others. This led their hearts to be wicked and walk further away from God. You can see this in Matthew chapter 15, verse 8. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are merely human rules. From this Bible topic, we can learn a life lesson that we are all able to act like the Pharisees in our daily lives. For many people, judgment and condemnation has become a major part of their everyday lives. Have you ever noticed how everything that is wrong with the world is always someone else's fault? We take great pleasure in looking at a person's small wrongdoing, but overlook our bigger mistakes. We can overcome this by not comparing ourselves with others, striving for true spirituality, and loving people where they are. In verse 11 it says, "Or even as this publican." He is praying with his eyes closed and thinking, "Compared to him, I am in great shape." The act of judging affirms us. No matter what we've done or how bad we are, we always comfort ourselves by finding someone who is even worse than ourselves. When we stand before God, nobody else will be there. The second point is striving for true spirituality. The Pharisees made a list of do's and don'ts, and because they made it, they were usually the ones who followed it more often than others. True spirituality is not from the outside, but is from our inside. This is the reason why God sent His Son into our hearts. In Galatians 4:6, it says, "Because you are His Son, God sent the Spirit of His Son into our hearts. So the Spirit who you call Abba, Father, so you are no longer a slave, but God's child. And since you are His child, God has made you also a heir." If you are true with Jesus, it means you are walking with God's law, not the world's. The third point is loving people where they are. This Pharisee is condemning a person, and as a leader, you would think he would try to be loving, but instead he stands and condemns him. If we look at Jesus, one thing is that he loved people no matter what they were or who they are. Christ taught Israel to love people just as he loved others. We can learn from this that we should not be like the Pharisees who judged, but Jesus who loved. We need to walk in God's law and not the world's law. We are not perfect, but we can improve every day, one small step at a time. Thank you for listening.